I fully believe that you create your reality. You have the power to seek people, activities, and situations that support your mental and physical health and happiness.
Mira a la luna. Mira a la luna, Manolo. This doesn't even do anything. Flail your arms a little bit more.
I don't have to sit here and suffer. Like, I had this idea before that I had to suffer. Like, I thought, like, all these bad things keep happening to me and they're all out of my control, so like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I was just given this hard life. You can be given lots of challenges in life and still find a way to be happy and at peace. So I'm here to update you on a few things. 1, the friend situation. 2, the Spanish situation. 3, the home situation. 4, the results of the home situation. It is February 13th, 2023, Monday at 2:10 p.m. or 14:10 if you are in military time. One of my goals this year is to write more. So in a lot of my free time, I've been doing just that. And today I decided to write to you guys. I actually write to you guys a lot, but my perfectionism makes sure that those ideas never see the light of day. So here I am today. I'm just gonna read you this thing that I wrote you. We will see where that goes. Since we last spoke, my life has changed rapidly. I spent Christmas and New Year's in Madrid.
Merry Christmas. Christmas.
It stopped raining so much, I bought a scarf. The teachers at my school told me it's totally cool if I'm friends with the students, which was very exciting for me. It's insane how many people reached out to me after I posted my last video. That video is now the most viewed on my channel, which is crazy because it outperformed a video that I uploaded 2 years ago in a matter of like 2 weeks. Thank you all for that support. Yeah, oh, that was so cool. Okay. In my last video, I was talking about how I was struggling to make friends. You can't just be by yourself. And that's just how it's felt. Like, I feel like I've just been by myself. I like being by myself, but not all the time. I was like really tired, didn't like feel like putting in the energy to go out and make friends because I was just exhausted because my sleep schedule is really bad, among other things, and speaking a different language is hard. Yeah, since I last talked to you guys, I have reached out to YesTheory, which, if you're not familiar, it's a YouTube channel that promotes like saying yes to difficult experiences in the name of growth and development. They have little communities all over the world, and I am in a WhatsApp group with YesTheory Madrid. I think like 2 weeks ago, I hung out with them for the first time. That was super cool. I actually met people who have spent a lot of time in San Diego, and now I have some new friends. Just stumbled upon the best treasure in all of Madrid.
Wait, should I stand or should I sit? We've spun it. We're gonna see what happens. We're out here making bad choices. So I'm just gonna jump on. Wait, I'm not even spinning. Oh, wait!
Okay, do what exactly?
If you jump on, going in that direction.
Like,
then,
like this.
Yeah. And then the momentum should, right? Like, do the spin. This is physics. I believe in you. Spin versus no spin. What's your review?
Spin, 100%.
Spin, yes.
So a lot of people saw my last video that I posted. Some of them were the students that I teach. And since then, they have been reaching out to me to hang out. and we've gone to restro, gone out to bars, gone and got food together. They've invited me to cafes.
Dear vlog, some of my students asked me to hang out, so I'm going to meet them right now. And I'm very excited and also nervous because they'll probably be speaking Spanish, and I haven't spoken Spanish in a while. Yeah, wish me luck. It is 6:21 a.m. and I am coming home from hanging out with all of my students. I am very happy and grateful for the universe for answering my calls. Good day.
All of that has been very wholesome, very sweet. It just shows that if you ask the universe and put it out there that you need help or that you want something, it's gonna start coming to you. Like, I put out this message to the world in the form of a YouTube video that I wanted friends, and then suddenly all these fucking people start reaching out to me, and suddenly I'm not alone anymore. And it was that easy. Like, it just makes me feel silly for like taking so long to come to this point. But oh well, now we know. Now we know. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, I've also been making more American friends. Over Christmas, I hung out with my friend Hannah more. We really like solidified our friendship. I think part of that is because I was vulnerable. I was having a bit of a mental breakdown. Being in another country, everyone that I met here is new, so I don't have like the depth of friendship with them yet. And so it was really scary for me to be vulnerable with someone who I felt like I hadn't built enough repertoire with to rely on them emotionally. That's been a big challenge for me, like accepting that I'm in this situation where I don't know anyone, and like I still have basic needs of understanding and companionship. Like, I still need a web of support even if I don't have it, if that makes sense. So I moved to this country and I needed to get over the fear of asking for help from people who I don't necessarily trust yet. It went so well. I feel like ever since me and Hannah had that conversation, we've been a lot closer. I was watching a video about this. The video was saying that being vulnerable with other people allows them the opportunity to connect with you. I really liked how that was put, because everyone in this world needs connection. Instead of feeling like a burden, thinking of it as giving someone the opportunity to build a connection makes it feel like more of a mutual exchange. Jump into the Spanish situation very quickly. I am not that much better at Spanish than when we last spoke. I started making flashcards. The flashcards are beautiful. They would be even more useful if I actually looked at them. I just, like, okay, it's been good because I'll be more aware of like hearing things that I haven't heard and writing them down on a flashcard. But then like once I write them down on the flashcard, I feel like I already understand them and remember them, which I guess is the whole fucking point. But yeah, I haven't like done much language practice, like speaking. My language skills still, they could use some work. I lack a lot of confidence when it comes to speaking Spanish because I'm scared of making mistakes and saying stupid things. And I do say stupid things. I say plenty of stupid things. I literally called myself a mujera the other day instead of mujer. And I will never live that one down. What did I write on here? So I wrote Spanish situation on here, and then I had like a little like web coming out to like list the different topics that I wanted to cover. I wrote flashcards, which I just told you about, And then I also wrote men, but I don't know why. I literally wrote this like 2 hours ago and I have no idea what I meant by that. Spanish men? Anyway, moving on. Home situation. I was feeling very hopeful because so much good energy was coming toward me. I was making all these friends. Everything was seemingly on the come up. And I think it still is, but last week I received some really difficult news about the health of one of my immediate family members. It just felt like my world was like crumbling. I think a big part of what has helped me during this time is my friends. People that I reached out to were patient in hearing what was going on. They were encouraging, and I'm just very grateful for them. I do think this is still going to be a challenge for me moving forward. So that leads me to my last note. Starting therapy again, not because I'm worse off than I've been. I do think that like I'm on an upward trend in terms of peace and happiness and like living a fulfilling life. But I am dealing with challenges that I've never had to deal with before, and my life and my time are very precious to me. I don't want to like keep waiting for things to get better. Like I just want to do stuff to get better. If at some point I'm going to need to better myself, learn these lessons, and overcome these challenges, why wait any amount of time to do that? Like why not just overcome them now so I don't have to like suffer for a long period of time before I finally fucking figure it out? So to me, therapy is a very worthwhile investment. That is why I am starting it again. All of these positive changes that have been occurring in my life recently made me think about what I was doing at home. In San Diego, I was very proactive about creating a community. After college, I moved home to San Diego. I was looking for things that I could not find. Like, I really wanted a running community, and I really wanted like a friend group that was active. At first, I looked around, scoured the internet, scoured Facebook to find some sort of group that I could join, some existing group, so that I wouldn't have to like put in the work to like build the community from scratch. But I just wasn't interested in any of the ones that I found. Like there's plenty of running clubs and track clubs in San Diego, but they like costed money to join. The people weren't my age, or the running was closely associated with drinking. You would go on a run and then you would drink immediately after, which is just not what I was looking for. Instead of joining one of those running clubs, I literally made my own and reached out to a bunch of the old people on my cross-country team, as well as friends that I knew were active that might be interested in starting running. We met like several times a week, I think like 4 times a week, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. It wasn't like a huge club. There wasn't like a ton of participants, and people didn't always come super consistently. However, it was everything that I wanted it to be. I just wanted people to run with. I didn't care if it was one other person or if it was 10 other people. It ranged from day to day, but it made me feel a community, and it did what it needed to do. It was also rewarding to work on something and see my direct impact on my community, because there were girls that I reached out to that had been looking for the same thing and they just hadn't found it. It's just like really cool to be able to make something that is bringing positive energy into the world. So That was one thing that I did that created communities. The other thing that I did was when I worked at the surf school, I was very intentional about trying to host and organize activities, and it was just so rewarding. Like, it was like the funnest, like one of the most fun times of my life.
Look it up, girl, look it up!
He does. And I know that can't all be attributed to me because plenty of other people were also big organizers. I reached out to people, we hung out. Suddenly I have all these friends. I am happier. They are happier. The end. I fully believe that you create your reality. Yes, there are things that are out of your control and plenty of unpredictable challenges. Everyone has these unpredictable challenges, and that is just part of life. You're not gonna escape them. Outside of all of these things, outside of all of the challenges, you have the power to create community within your life, to seek people, activities, and situations that support your mental and physical health and happiness. If someone had told me those exact words 8 years ago, I would not believe them. I'd say that happiness and peace was not in the cards for me, that my situation was an exception to this rule, and that this wouldn't be possible for someone in my situation. I no longer believe this to be true because I have seen myself have an impact, make changes that had an impact on my own life again and again and again. But even with all this knowledge and hope, I find myself struggling. I know a good life is possible despite all my problems, but I don't know how to get there. I know I don't have to sit and suffer. I can change, but I need help. Even with these challenges, I have this hope moving forward because I know that if I overcame what I did in the past, that I can do it again, and I don't have to sit here and suffer. Like, I had this idea before that I had to suffer. Like, I thought, like, all these bad things keep happening to me and they're all out of my control, so like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I was just given this hard fucking life, and it's just not the case. Like, you can be given lots of challenges in life and still find a way to be happy and at peace. Maybe not 100% of the time, but like greatly improved to the point where life is good. Yeah, I just wish I could tell my younger self that like, you can do something about it. Yeah, I never considered myself to have a fixed mindset at that time. I was like, what do you mean I have a fixed mindset? I try every day to fix my situation. But I was trying in the wrong ways. Like, I didn't try everything. Sometimes you need like outside help to show you different ways of doing things that you may not see from inside the situation. Therapy, that's why. Yes, I'm doing that. I could probably solve my problems on my own, but it might take me literal years. And those aren't years that I want to devote to being sad. So this is me saying that I know that I'm gonna figure it out, and I know that I'm going to live the life that I want. Because I can do it! Yeah, so I hope if you are feeling any type of way similar, that you know you can find a way out, you can find peace, you can leave whatever situation is not serving you, and live a good life. I hope you're feeling motivated. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you again soon. Bye.
So I'm just gonna jump on.
Sure.